What's the difference between working at a Big Four and a boutique firm like Bridgespan? You'll know by the end of this video. As a former BCG recruiter, my role goes beyond just finding top talent for BCG. It involves understanding the broader consulting landscape, including the dynamics of Big Four and boutique consulting firms. I've been fortunate to help candidates make informed decisions about their careers, whether they're aiming for the global reach of a Big Four firm or the specialized expertise of a boutique firm. So if you're fortunate enough to have a chance to work at one of these firms, whether it be at Deloitte, PwC, EY, or KPMG, or a boutique consulting firm like ghSMART, which one is better for you? Before we explore that, let's talk about what each of these terms means. Big Four stands for the 4 largest professional services networks in the world: Deloitte, PwC, EY, and KPMG. Deloitte was founded in 1845, so the largest professional services network by revenue and number of professionals in the world. It made almost $65 billion in revenue last year, and 45% of that came from consulting and advisory services. It has more than 450,000 employees in more than 700 locations in more than 150 countries and territories. PwC is a result of a merger between Pricewaterhouse and Coopers and Lybrand in 1998. While not as large as Deloitte, it's still large, generating $53 billion in revenue last year, mostly from auditing services. It has almost 400,000 employees, and similar to Deloitte, it has more than 700 locations in more than 150 countries and territories around the world. EY was officially founded in 1989 as a result of a merger between Ernst & Whitney, which was founded in 1903, and Arthur Young & Co., founded in 1906. It has more than 700 locations in more than 150 countries and territories. EY has more than 300,000 employees and made about $49 billion in revenue last year, mostly from consulting, advisory, and auditing services. KPMG was founded in 1989, the result of a merger between 2 companies that bear the initials today. It made about $36 billion in revenue last year, mostly from consulting and advisory and auditing services. It's the smallest of the Big Four, while not as large as the other 3, still large enough to be considered a Big Four. In fact, KPMG's revenue is larger than that of McKinsey, Bain, and BCG combined. KPMG has more than 600 locations in more than 150 countries and territories, and a headcount of over 200,000 employees. Now let me go over boutique consulting firms. Boutique consulting firms are also called independent consulting firms, as they are specialized firms that focus on providing niche services to clients in specific industries or sectors. I'll share with you some examples of those firms and their specializations later on. Some of these firms have been founded as early as the 1960s and 70s, which means they've been around long enough to prove their worth. And that also means they've been founded earlier than 3 of the Big Four firms: PwC, EY, and KPMG. Here are some categories that highlight the differences between Big Four and boutique consulting firms. Number 1, prestige and reputation. As I mentioned, Big Four firms are the largest professional services firms in the world, which makes them absolutely highly prestigious. Their reputation is built on their ability to deliver high-quality services across various sectors, including audit, tax, consulting, and advisory. They are often the go-to firms for large corporations and governments for their expertise and resources. Boutique firms are also prestigious in their own right. They may not have the same level of brand recognition or elite status as the Big Four, but they are highly regarded for their specialized expertise and personalized approach to client services. Their reputation is centered around their specialized knowledge and ability to provide tailored solutions to clients. They are often sought after for their deep industry or functional expertise and innovative approach to problem solving. An example would be Bridgespan Group, which specializes in nonprofit consulting; Putnam Associates, which focuses on strategy consulting for the biopharmaceutical industry; Cambridge Consultants, which specializes in product development and innovation consulting. Number 2, size. If you remember, during the first part of this video, I gave a brief overview of each type of firm and mentioned how big each Big Four firm is. Big Four firms employ tens of thousands of employees, having presence in numerous countries around the world. Boutique firms, on the other hand, typically have a smaller employee count compared to the Big Four, ranging from a few dozen to a few thousand employees, depending on the size and focus of the firm. Number 3, scope. Scope-wise, Big Four offers a wide range of services, including audit, tax, consulting, and advisory. They have diverse service offerings to cater to the needs of clients across various industries and sectors. Boutique firms specialize in specific industries, functional areas, or types of consulting services. They offer niche expertise and tailored solutions to meet the unique needs of their clients. I mentioned some examples of boutique firms having specializations like Bridgespan with nonprofit and Putnam with life sciences. Number 4, clientele and projects. Big Four firms work with large multinational corporations, governments, and organizations handling complex and high-profile projects that require a broad range of expertise and capabilities. Deloitte's clients include Microsoft, Starbucks, and Berkshire Hathaway. PwC has Bank of America, Chevron, and Goldman Sachs. EY has Coca-Cola, AT&T, and HP, and KPMG has Accenture, General Electric, and Rolls-Royce. Boutique firms may cater to smaller companies, startups, or specific industries where they have expertise. They provide personalized attention and customized solutions to their clients. Let me give you some examples. Bridgespan Group works with the Boys and Girls Club of America and the Rockefeller Foundation. Cambridge Consultants works with Purina, a pet care brand, and Yardstick, a US-based agri-tech startup. So from the examples of their clients, you can already see a clear difference of who they cater to. Number 5, approach and methodology. This is a simple hypothetical project. A technology startup is looking to launch a new mobile app. Let's look at the Big Four approach. Comprehensive analysis. The Big Four firm conducts in-depth market research to understand the broader market landscape and competitive environments. Broad strategy development. They focus on developing a comprehensive go-to-market strategy, considering various aspects such as pricing, distribution, channels, and marketing tactics. Diverse expertise. They provide advice on scalability, technology infrastructure, and regulatory compliance, drawing on their broad experience across different industries and functions. Ongoing support. Throughout the project, they offer ongoing support and monitoring to ensure the app's success in the market, leveraging their resources and global network. Now, the boutique approach. Specialized focus. The boutique firm specializes in mobile app development and launch strategies, focusing specifically on startups in the technology sector. Tailored solutions. They work closely with the startups team to tailor solutions for app design, user experience, and marketing strategy, aligning closely with the startup's vision and goals. Hands-on support. They provide hands-on support throughout the development and launch process, offering personalized guidance and expertise. Niche expertise. Their expertise is highly focused on the mobile app industry, allowing them to provide specialized insights and strategies tailored to the startup's specific needs. As you can see from the example, the Big Four firm offers a broad strategic approach to launching the app, while the boutique firm provides a specialized hands-on solution tailored to the startup's needs. Both approaches have their strengths, and the choice between them depends on the startup's goals and resources. Number 6, career development. Big Four consulting firms are known for their structured approach to career development, offering employees clear paths for advancement. For example, Deloitte, one of the Big Four firms, has Deloitte University, a learning and leadership development center located in Westlake, Texas. Deloitte University offers a wide range of programs and resources for employees at all levels to enhance their skills and knowledge. This includes leadership development programs, technical training, and industry-specific courses. New hires at Deloitte typically start as analysts or consultants and have the opportunity to progress to more senior roles such as manager, director, and partner. Advancement at Deloitte is typically based on performance. Employees who excel in their roles and demonstrate leadership potential are often promoted more quickly. On the other hand, boutique consulting firms offer a different approach to career development. These firms tend to operate in a fast-paced environment where employees are given significant responsibilities early in their careers. This can accelerate career growth and provide opportunities for rapid advancement. One of the key advantages of working at a boutique firm is the opportunity to develop specialized expertise. Because boutique firms are often smaller and more focused, employees have the chance to become experts in a particular industry or functional area. This specialized knowledge can be highly valuable and can lead to leadership roles within the firm. Advancement at boutique firms is typically merit-based. Employees who perform well and contribute to the firm's success are rewarded with increased responsibility and opportunities for advancement. Number 7, work-life balance. Which offers better working hours and workload? The answer here is, well, it depends. It depends on your project. Some projects require 40 to 55 hours per week. Some require 60 to 70 hours per week. Though in general, boutique firms typically have a better work-life balance for employees. They offer more flexibility in work arrangements, such as flexible hours, remote work options, and have less travel compared to Big Four consultants, as boutique firms often focus on serving local or regional clients. So if I summarize it, highly prestigious may equate to more demanding workloads and longer working hours. Number 8, culture. While there are general trends in the culture of Big Four consulting firms and boutique consulting firms, each firm within these categories has its own unique culture. We actually have videos about the Big Four firms on our channel. I'll add a link in the description below, but to cite and summarize the similarities, Big Four firms often have diverse cultures with a corporate focus, emphasizing professionalism and offering numerous opportunities for growth. In contrast, boutique firms tend to have a close-knit collaborative culture with an entrepreneurial spirit and a strong focus on specialized expertise. A fun fact that I'd like to share with you is about a boutique firm called ghSMART. A few years ago, ghSMART beats McKinsey as the top best consulting firm to work for. In fact, it has a 100% employee-owned structure, which is unique in the consulting world. Number 9, compensation and benefits. Let me be straightforward about this. An exciting fact is that consultants at boutique firms can expect to earn salaries similar to those at larger consulting firms. Entry-level consultants can expect salaries ranging from $50,000 to $80,000 per year, while more experienced consultants may earn between $80,000 to $150,000 annually, with some exceeding those figures. Although these salaries are typically on par with those at larger consulting firms, consultants at boutique firms may have a chance to earn higher salaries due to their specialized expertise and the personalized approach to their work. As for Big Four consultants, they're usually part of the top 5% earners in the world. Imagine yourself being 21 years old, already earning this amount of money. It's totally awesome, right? I have a video covering the compensation package for Big Four consultants, and I'll leave the link in the description below. Number 10, exit opportunities. Exit opportunities from Big Four consulting firms and boutique consulting firms differ in their breadth and focus. Big Four firms offer a wide range of options due to their reputation, client base, and global reach. Consultants often transition to corporate roles, leveraging their consulting experience and skills in strategy, management, or operations. They may also move into specialized roles in industries where they gained expertise during their consulting career, such as finance, technology, or healthcare. Additionally, some consultants choose to start their own business or join startups, using their consulting background to drive growth and innovation. If you want to know more about what's in store for Big Four consultants, we also have a video about this on our channel. The link is in the description below. On the other hand, consultants from boutique firms often find specialized roles within their industry or functional area of expertise. They may pursue opportunities in niche industries or sectors where their specialized knowledge is highly valued. Some boutique consultants opt for further education, such as an MBA or specialized certification, to enhance their skills and broaden their career opportunities. Top performers at boutique firms may also have the opportunity to become partners or senior leaders within the firm, shaping its direction and strategy. So what's the point of knowing all this? How do you determine which firm is right for you? At my consulting offer, whenever we work with aspiring consultants who have received offers from various firms, including Big Four and boutique firms, we typically advise them to ask themselves 2 questions. First is related to my answer in category 5, exit opportunities. What do you want to do after consulting? What are your career goals? Consider your long-term career goals and how each type of firm aligns with them. If you have a clear preference for working in a specialized field like nonprofit consulting, a boutique firm like Bridgespan Group may be the one for you. Boutique consulting firms often offer more focused opportunities in specific industries or sectors, providing you with the chance to develop deep expertise in your chosen area. On the other hand, if you're unsure about your career direction or want exposure to a wide range of industries and projects, Big Four firms typically offer more generalist roles. These roles can be beneficial for gaining diverse experience and exploring different career paths within consulting. If your career goals are not the primary factor for choosing between Big Four and boutique consulting firms, then your decision may come down to what are your work preferences. Think about your work preferences and the type of environment where you thrive. Big Four firms often have larger teams and more structured processes, which can provide stability and resources, but may also mean less autonomy and more corporate culture. Boutique firms, on the other hand, offer a more entrepreneurial environment with greater autonomy and the opportunity to make a direct impact, but they may have fewer resources and a less structured career path. Talk to and network with professionals who have experience in both types of firms to gain insights into their work environments. Consider which environment aligns more with your preferences for team size, work structure, and culture. This can help you determine where you might thrive and be most successful. So now you know the major differences between a career at a Big Four and a boutique consulting firm. I'm curious, which path are you leaning toward, Big Four or a boutique firm? If you comment below, we'll share resources on how to land interviews and prepare for interviews depending on where you are applying. For example, if you type in Big Four, we'll share you resources to land interviews and offers at Big Four firms. And if you're 100% sure of pursuing a consulting career at a Big Four or boutique firm or another consulting firm, we'd love to help you. Here at My Consulting Offer, we're a team of former consulting recruiters and interviewers, and we created a free video where we share the secrets on how to get an interview, pass your interviews, and land your dream consulting job, regardless of your background. All you have to do is click on the link below and you'll be one step closer to your dream consulting job. But you don't have to take my word for it. Hear it from Jing, who landed an offer at Putnam Associates, a boutique consulting firm, despite being an international student and needing visa sponsorship. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.